Today I will be talking about the importance of the black church in black America. I first got the inspiration to do this speech on the book entitled The Black Church, Relevant or Irrelevant in the 21st Century by Dr. Reginald F. Davis. And as a member of a black Baptist church in a predominantly African American denomination, this is a subject matter that uh, is my lifestyle and is very near and dear to my heart. I believe that the black church is failing the Great Commission and is failing its charge to its African American community. And I feel that only by having a return to Jesus prodigal son moment will this more period of moral crisis be corrected and be changed. Only by having obtaining a spirit of repentance, renewal, and regeneration will the black church once again step up to its true creed and its true purpose in the community. And the reason I say that the black church is failing the black community is by simply looking at the state of black America as it stands today. The black unemployment rate currently stands at 14.1% in an article written by Dr. Julian. Now, the black unemployment rate, which I mentioned at 14.1%, is almost double the national average, which is at 7.8%. But not just are blacks more unemployed than the rest of Americans, but the black poverty rate stands at 24.7%. So we're not just in higher numbers of unemployment, but we're also facing poverty more than any other race or ethnicity in America. Also, according to the CDC, in 2009, the 44% of new cases of HIV and AIDS infections were attributed to African Americans, and this is only with African Americans being 14% of the U.S. population. Now we know that HIV and AIDS is a worldwide epidemic, but it seems that the black community is being extra uh, affected by this outbreak and by this disease. And lastly, and according to the Huffington Post, there are more African Americans in jail and behind prison bars than there were the total number of slaves in 1850. Also in that article, it was reported that there are more black males in jails and prison than there are in college dorm rooms. We know the importance of education into being able to get a job and having a better life in America. What does it say the state of the black, what does it say the state is for the upcoming generation of black America when the majority, or at least a half of its majority, is behind prison bars? Once again, I feel that the black church has failed to understand the importance of these dilemmas and have ineffectively decided to address these issues. Until black community leaders or those in the black community and the parishioners in the black churches decide and demand to demand more accountability for our leaders, I feel that the situation will grow worse and worse. Once again, there is no future for black America unless the black church realizes that it has an important responsibility in not just talking about these issues, but being a positive force of change about these issues. And while we need to hold our leaders more accountable and we need to have open dialogue about what is taking place, this change cannot come outside of the redemptive power of Jesus Christ. I call and I feel that we need more type of Christian leadership akin to the type of leadership from Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And as great as a leader as he was, he did not lead by himself, but many times in his sermons and his speeches attributed that much of his mindset and much of his motivation was that to be more like Jesus. The black church needs to have a coming to Jesus moment, a prodigal son moment, in order to effectively serve and once again become relevant in the African American community and be a light, a beacon of light, as it was called to be and as it once was. I would like to conclude in saying I once heard someone perfectly describe the black church as running good programs. It's now time to set aside just running good programs and to let God run the program. Thank you and bless you very much.